I'd like to ask the first question to Webster Tarpley. Can you talk about the likely role of the neoconservatives, the civilians inside the Pentagon, in perpetrating 9/11? And if you like, can you comment on their likely response to a successful 9/11 movement that might put in jeopardy their hold on power this November?
When Bush ran for office, he ran, frankly, as a moron who would be a moron, but he would get the best advisors. So it's to the advisors that we have to look. And if we look at a Cheney or a Wolfowitz or some of these other people, here we see people that may very well be the conduits of the rogue network into the White House. But make no mistake, it is that rogue network which has been running the United States. Now, if I say rogue network, it may make them seem a little bit too lonely, and I don't think they're lonely. People who are old enough to remember the Iran-Contra years can remember words like the invisible government, the parallel government, the secret government, the shadow government. Senator Inouye said they had their own Army, Navy, Air Force, Treasury, their own policies, their own ways of making decisions. That invisible government, that secret government, I submit, is alive and well. The neocons are certainly a part of it. I call them neocon fascist madmen. But it's deeper. It's deeper, in my view. It's not just the neocons. The neocons have been part of this for perhaps 20 or 30 years, but it's something that's been around significantly longer. So I would say we have to look primarily at this network inside the U.S. government. Now, certainly other people provide auxiliaries. MI6 traditionally provides services. The Mossad obviously provides services. When we get down to something like Saudi intelligence or the ISI, again, these are a kind of walk-on parts in the middle of all this. But it seems to me that this is the thing that we have to confront. Now, this network is still in place. Nobody has laid a glove on them, much less this fake 9/11 commission with Kane and Hamilton.
We have to go on. We're running out of time.
Okay. So I would just say that's a group that's still there, and their reaction is most likely to be what they're doing right now. They're courting war with Iran, they're courting war with Syria, they're courting war with the Sudan, and most disturbing of all, they are courting war with Russia. Because according to President Putin and the Russian press right now, the people behind the massacre at that school in northern Ossetia are the United States government and the British government, and that's all over the Russian press.